Alright gamers, we finally have a good update. So, Lost Mementos were supposed to be farmable after you've gotten it from the first time from the Twilight Triumph, but they were bugged. Bungie finally acknowledged it and have updated the game and fixed the problem, so now you can farm the Lost Memento. So how do you farm it? So to farm them, you need to get Eerie engrams and open them at the tower at Ava. We'll get to that in a second, but I want to explain how do you get the engram first. So there's two ways of doing this. One, you can do Legend Haunted Lost Sectors and get a guaranteed engram to drop at the end of the sector no matter what. When I say no matter what, I mean you can literally start the Legend sector, go start the timer, and then just AFK the whole thing until the boss spawns, then kill the boss, and then you're done. So in the event that you don't want to, do galvanized enemies where they spam you in one shot and are super tanky, you can just AFK it till the end and bam, you're done. If you're in a fire team, don't sabotage if you're random matchmaking. Now the other version is the normal, where you can get an engram, but it's not a guaranteed drop. So if you don't like the, hard difficulty of Legend and you don't want to AFK, you can go in normal and then beat normal and hope to get one at the end. So the difference is whether you want to do the easy version and maybe get an engram, or go do the hard version / AFK and then guarantee get an engram from that. Also, a question I got a lot is, do you need spectral pages for this? And the answer is no. The engram drops no matter what, as long as you complete the activity. So don't worry about pages, don't worry about how many headless ones you kill, etc. It drops no matter what, as long as you do Legend or a chance if you do normal. Now going back to Ava here, I want to talk about the engram specifically because this might save somebody some hair. So, when you have engrams to open, you should always open the left one and not the right one. There's a couple of reasons for this. First of all, the right one costs candy. So if you don't have a ton of candy, it's already a waste of time. But the much more important reason why you don't open the right one is because it only gives you a weapon. Now, speaking from personal experience, the memento only drops by itself. It doesn't drop with a weapon, it doesn't drop with an alloy, or prisms, or cores, just by itself. And the engram states that you get only weapons from the right engram. Therefore, I believe you will not get a memento from the right engram at all. I've also seen like 20 engrams opened on the right hand side, and they've never gotten a memento. So right off the bat, I'm telling people, do not open the right one, even if you want to chase a weapon. Go for the left one, where you will get a memento, and you can get an alloy, and you can get a shard, blah blah blah. It's so much better, and it's actually possible to get them, unlike the right one. Now, how did I do? As for percentages, how many engrams I opened and how many I got? Well, Sneak from the future here. If you're enjoying the video or this helps you, a like, a sub, or a comment will be much appreciated. It does help the channel grow and fight the YouTube algorithm. Alright, thanks. Now back to the video. So percentage-wise, I went 9 for 30 engrams on mementos, meaning I had almost a 1 in 3 chance of getting one out of my engrams. Now I do want to state this is not a giant sample size, and I've had people who have been even luckier than me, and I've had people that have been much worse than me. For example, I had someone that got 4 out of 24 engrams. So I'm guessing it's about a 20% chance to get a memento, maybe even a little less. So don't expect to get them like every other engram like candy, no pun intended, and don't get frustrated when you don't get one. Finally, I'd like to close out the video just showing off the memento on some of the weapons that I have on, just to give a preview. So here we have Swordbreaker, the shoddy from Crota, pretty damn nice. Then we have the Nation of Beasts, pretty slick with the black and blue there, I think anyway. Path of Least Resistance, the Trace Rifle from Seraph, also pretty clean. And then we got other half. I actually think the purple and the blue with the black works pretty well. Half Troops as well right here. Bequest in particular, one of my favorite weapons, looks very good with the all-black shader, I think. And finally, here we have an Apex Predator. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you think. Do you think the memento looks great on everything? Do you think there's any weapon that it looks bad on? Are you going to be grinding it out, or do you think it's too tedious? Once again, if you want to support the channel, you can subscribe today, or leave a like or a comment. It is much appreciated and does really help. And I'll see you guys in the next video, which should be opening all the engrams that I had, which was 30, so stay tuned for that. Alright, see you next time.